Panchatantra, a loss of friends. Part 5.
Your Majesty is much better off in the company of jackals than an ox who eats plants.
How do I know Ox wants to do something bad to me?
He told me he would try to hurt you tomorrow. Watch him carefully, and you'll see.
Later, the jackal headed out to visit Ox.
What brings you here, friend?
I need to tell you a secret. It may be hard to hear. Some people want to trick you and hurt you, even if they seem like friends. I hate to say it, but Lion is one of them. He said he wants to try and hurt you and make others happy at your expense.
Oh no, it's hard to know who is really good or bad. Some people seem to just want to trick you.
Oh, Ox, don't worry. You can still be smart and kind, and people will like you.
Ox shook his head in sorrow.
It's very hard. Even small people can be very tricky. They can set traps, like the jackal and crow did with the camel.
Tell me about the camel?
Once there was a lion. He had 3 helpers, a leopard, a jackal, and a crow. One day, a lost camel wandered into the forest. The lion's helpers didn't know what to do. The crow said, "We can eat him." But the lion said, "No, he came to us looking for help. We must be kind and protect him." The lion eventually convinced the lost camel to stay with them in the forest and live free. So the camel stayed with the lion and lived happily. One day, the lion got hurt in a fight with an elephant. He was too weak to hunt. The helpers couldn't find food either. The jackal whispered to the others, "Let's trick the lion so he will eat the camel." The jackal went to the lion and said, "We are very hungry. You should eat the camel." The lion said, "I promise to protect him. I cannot break my word." The helpers then said, "What if the camel selflessly offers himself?" The very hungry Lion King agreed that if the camel did, then they could eat him. Crow, jackal, and leopard came to the Lion King with Camel. Crow says to the king, "Sir, we all need to eat. I want to offer myself as food." Jackal immediately says, "You are far too small to feed us, Crow. We should eat me." Then Leopard interrupts, "No, no, no, Jackal. You are too stringy. I say we should eat me." The camel marveled at all of their supposed bravery and wanted to look brave too. He was sure one of them would also defend him from being eaten. When the camel stepped forward and said, "Great King, I think I should be the one eaten," the helpers immediately pounced on him and ate him. See? Wicked people can trick even good kings. Sometimes it's better not to serve anyone at all. Maybe I should just fight the king now before he tries to trick me.
No. It's too dangerous. You could die, like how the sea met at the hands of the birds. Once, a pair of pheasants lived near a sea. They wanted a safe place to lay eggs. The female said, "The sea is dangerous. The tides could wash our eggs away." The male replied, "Don't worry. The sea wouldn't dare hurt our children." The sea heard this and thought the bird was too prideful and would show him a lesson. When the female left to find food, the sea's waves carried their eggs away. When she returned, she cried out to her husband, "Those who don't listen to good advice will suffer, like the turtle who fell off the stick." Then the husband asked her about the turtle. She told him, "There was once a turtle who had 2 swan friends. When the pond dried up, the swans helped him escape by carrying him on a stick with his mouth clamped around it. The birds warned the turtle to hold on tightly with his mouth. They flew up high with the turtle and everyone watching. Eventually, they were flying over a town where people were gawking and remarking at what a sight they were witnessing with the turtle and the swans. The turtle, unable to see who and what was making all the noise below, opened his mouth to say, 'What is all that I hear?' The turtle fell from the stick and was caught up by the townsfolk, who then had turtle soup for dinner that night. The female bird then said to the male, 'We must listen to the advice of your friends and act carefully, like the tale of the 3 fishes. 3 fishes lived in a pond and heard that fishermen were coming tomorrow morning. One said, 'We must leave tonight to be safe.' 2 fishes agreed and escaped. The 3rd refused, trusting luck. The next day, the fishermen caught him. The lesson? Those who foresee danger and act are safe. Those who blindly trust luck are not." The female pheasant concluded, "That is why we must act when danger is near. Waiting for fate can destroy us." Her husband asked, "Then I must do something about the sea." She replied, "No, anger and pride cannot defeat the sea alone. Only clever plans and working together can overcome a strong enemy. Even small creatures can defeat giants if they unite, like the sparrow, woodpecker, fly, and frog did to the elephant." The male pheasant was eager. "Tell me how they did it." And the female began her next story. Once, a sparrow couple lived in their nest on a banyan tree. The female had laid eggs, and one afternoon, a wild elephant, overcome by heat, went berserk. It snapped a big branch of the tree, destroying the sparrow's nest and eggs. The sparrows flew to safety, but the female wept for her offspring. A woodpecker, who was a close friend, heard her crying and said, "Why do you grieve for what is gone? Wise men do not mourn the past." The female sparrow replied, "The elephant has destroyed my eggs. If you are my friend, help me punish him. Those who harm others deserve justice." The woodpecker called on a fly friend. "We need your help to deal with the elephant." The fly suggested seeking a frog's help as well. Together, the sparrow, the woodpecker, the fly, and the frog made a plan. The fly would hum a tune to distract the elephant. The woodpecker would peck out his eyes. Once blinded and thirsty, the frog would croak, making the elephant think there was water to drink nearby. For where there are frogs, there is water. And lure him into quicksand. Eventually, each played their role, and the elephant perished. The female pheasant concluded to her husband, "That is how 4 small friends together defeated the elephant." The male pheasant, inspired, said, "Then we should gather our friends and deal with the sea, which destroyed our eggs." Cranes, peacocks, cuckoos, and other birds assembled. The male pheasant explained the sea's crime. The bird said, "We cannot defeat him alone. Let us ask a great God for help." Wailing and weeping, the birds approached the bird god. Moved by their grief, he considered punishing the sea. The bird god said, "The master should honor the servant so that the servant will give all. I will restore justice," he said. The bird god then went to an even bigger god who could tackle the sea and told him the problem. The bigger god took his thunderbolt and warned the sea, "Return the eggs, or I will turn you into a desert." Frightened, the sea returned the eggs, and the male pheasant handed them to his wife, and the birds rejoiced at how the many can come together and be heard. From this, you see that those who challenge an enemy without understanding that enemy's strength will perish.